You just won the lottery. And here's the truth. Almost nobody tells you. The next 24 hours matter more than the money itself. The winners who lose everything almost always made their fatal mistake in the very first day, before they ever saw a dollar. And the winners who stayed rich for life, they did a specific set of things in those first 24 hours while their hands were still shaking. So this is exactly what to do, hour by hour, in the single most important day of your life. Stay with me to the end, because the last step is the one that protects everything. The first 10 minutes, do absolutely nothing. This sounds impossible. Your heart is pounding. You want to scream, call everyone you love, post it everywhere. This is the exact moment that ruins people. Jack Whitaker won $315 million, celebrated loudly and publicly, and within a year, he'd been robbed again and again, sued constantly, and watched his life fall apart. The first move of every winner who kept their fortune was the same. They got quiet, they sat down, and they did nothing rash. Take a breath. The money isn't going anywhere, but the very next move is the one that actually secures it. Within the first hour, secure that ticket like your life depends on it, because your new life does. Sign the back of it, take photos of it, and put it somewhere truly safe, ideally a locked box, and as soon as you can, a safety deposit box at a bank. Winners have lost tickets worth millions to a house fire, a washing machine, or a misplaced jacket. That little slip of paper is the only proof you have that the fortune is yours. Treat it like the most valuable object on earth, because right now it is. Once it is safe, the next danger is not fire or theft. It is the phone in your pocket. Before you tell a single soul, go silent online completely. No posts, no hints, no big news coming. The second your win becomes public, your old life is over. Strangers, long-lost relatives, and scammers come out of nowhere. So lock it down. Think about a new phone number, a fresh email, and keeping your name off everything. The winner of a $1.35 billion main jackpot was so serious about privacy that they later went to court over a single leak. Privacy is easiest to protect in the first day, before a single rumor starts. And that leads to the hardest rule of all. By that afternoon, decide who you will tell and make it almost no one. Not your coworkers, not your extended family, not the friend who would never say anything. Every person who knows is a door that can't be closed again. The winners who kept their peace decided on a tiny circle in the first day and never expanded it. You can always tell people later on your terms. You can never untell them. So keep it small, keep it quiet, and resist the urge to share, even though it's the most exciting news of your life. Because the next mistake is the one people make out of pure excitement. Before you make a single purchase, don't. Not the car, not the house, not the gift for your mom. Not today. The winners who lasted made 0 major purchases in the first 24 hours. And the ones who crashed almost always started spending before they had a plan. Manuel Franco won $768 million and did the opposite of a spending spree. He stayed quiet, slowed everything down, and didn't touch his old life for weeks. Sudden, dramatic spending is what draws attention and drains fortunes. Today is not the day, which brings us to the biggest myth of all about winning. This is the one almost everyone gets wrong. Do not rush to claim your prize. You feel like you have to run to the lottery office immediately. You don't. Most places give you months, sometimes a full year, to come forward. And that window is your greatest weapon. The winner of a $1.537 billion South Carolina jackpot waited nearly 5 months before claiming, did it quietly through an attorney, and to this day, no one knows who she is. Edwin Castro, who won the record $2.04 billion Powerball, waited about 3 months before stepping forward. And Brad Duke, who won $220 million, spent his first days simply researching what happened to other winners before he made a single move. The rush to claim is the trap. The patience to wait is the plan. So what do you actually do with that time? While the news is still secret, protect yourself from the scammers because they're already coming. The moment any hint of a big winner gets out, fake lottery officials start calling, texting, and emailing, often asking you to confirm your identity with your social security number or a copy of your ID. Never give that out. In a single recent year, the government recorded thousands of lottery-related scams, costing winners tens of millions of dollars. So in that first day, start protecting your identity. Freeze your credit, set up fraud alerts, and trust nothing that comes to you unsolicited. The safest winners treat their personal information like part of the prize, because to a scammer, it is. Before the day is over, make the one call that changes everything. Not to family, to a professional. The single smartest first day move a winner can make is to quietly line up a specialized lottery lawyer and a financial advisor before they ever claim the prize. Gloria McKenzie, who won $590 million at 84 years old, made sure she had professional guidance in place before finalizing her claim. These are the people who protect your identity, shield you from unnecessary taxes, and stop you from making the mistakes that sink most winners. You wouldn't perform surgery on yourself. Don't handle the biggest financial event of your life alone either. But, and this matters just as much, be careful who you trust, even among the professionals. Here's a sobering one. There was a famous attorney known as the lottery lawyer who advised some of the biggest winners in the country. He was later charged in a scheme that defrauded those winners out of tens of millions of dollars. The lesson isn't to avoid professionals, it's to choose them carefully. Check their references. Never hand any one person total control of your money. Set things up so that no single advisor can move your fortune without your written approval. The right team protects you. The wrong one is just a different kind of disaster. So put the structure in place before you ever sign. And here's how the smartest winners actually claim it, usually not as themselves. They don't claim in their own name. They claim through a legal trust or a company, so their name never becomes public. That South Carolina winner used a legal structure so airtight she vanished completely. The main billion-dollar winner claimed through a company called Lacoma Island Investments. So the world saw a business name, never a person. Many even skipped the public photo at the lottery office entirely. Your lawyer sets all this up in the days ahead, but the decision starts now, in the first 24 hours, before you sign anything you can't undo. And finally, the last step, the one that protects everything else. Before you fall asleep that first night, get grounded. Write down, in your own words, what this money is actually for. The family you'll protect, the debts you'll clear, the good you'll do. The winners who held on to both their fortune and their happiness all share one trait. They never let the money change who they were at their core. The ones who lost everything chased a fantasy. The ones who kept it remembered their purpose. So on that first night, before the world knows, before the spending, before the noise, remind yourself why this matters. That clarity is what will guide every decision that comes after. So that's the first 24 hours. Notice what almost none of it was about. It wasn't spending or celebrating or even claiming. It was about protecting. Staying quiet, slowing down, getting the right people in place. Do these things in that first day, and you won't just be a lottery winner, you'll be one of the rare ones who's still wealthy, still safe, and still happy years later. So let me ask you, if your numbers came up tonight, what's the very first thing you do? Tell me in the comments. I read every one. And if you believe your win is on its way, subscribe to the Jackpot Oracle and watch for the signs, because we believe the universe is already lining yours up. See you in the next one.